The human mind is the most powerful force on earth, more potent than any machine, more complex than any system, and more creative than any invention known to man. It is the command center of your life. What you think, you become. What you allow, you attract. What you focus on, you feel. Hello everyone, welcome once again to the channel. And in today's video, we'll be looking at the mind, your greatest asset or your greatest prison. Everything you've ever achieved or failed to achieve began in the mind. It is the mind that interprets struggle as suffering or strength. It is the mind that either fuels your courage or feeds your fear. It's not your circumstances that define you. It's your thought about those circumstances that do. Every invention, every breakthrough, every business empire, every movement that ever shaped history began as a thought, a spark in the mind of someone who dared to believe. But here's the paradox. The same mind that can elevate you can also imprison you. Doubt, fear, insecurity, procrastination, they are all mental viruses. And if left unchecked, they multiply and destroy the very potential you were born to live out. That's why mastering your mind is not optional, it's vital. Feed it positively. Train it with discipline. Challenge it with new ideas. Stretch it beyond comfort zones. And protect your mind from anything that poisons its peace. Because here is the truth. Your mind will either work for you or against you. It will either build your dreams or build your excuses. So, guard it, grow it, and most of all, believe in its power to transform everything. Because once you upgrade your mind, you upgrade your life. Here is a quotation from Plutarch. It says, "The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be ignited." I leave that as a food for thought with you. But before I round up this video, I'd like to share with you a story. It's the story of a man named Eli. There was once a poor farmer named Eli living in a quiet village with dry soil and empty pockets. His crops struggling, his business barely surviving, and yet he never blamed the weather. He never blamed his government. He never blamed his luck. Instead, Eli did something rare. He looked inward and said, "If I wait for the perfect conditions, I will stay stuck forever." That day, he made a decision to change his mindset before he tried to change his world. He began to wake up early. He studied, he listened, he learned. He stopped seeing failure as defeat and started seeing it as feedback. When his crops died, he asked, "What can I do better?" When his sales dropped, he asked, "How can I serve more?" He wasn't just farming anymore, he was growing himself. And 1 year later, that dry land, full of life, that empty field, now a business, that struggling farmer, now a teacher. People came from everywhere to learn his secret. But Eli smiled and said, "I changed my mind, and my mind changed everything." That's the power of a good mindset. It turns lack into learning, pain into power, and an extraordinary life into an extraordinary legacy. Remember this: your mind is the real soil. Plant greatness there, and you will harvest abundance everywhere. Before I leave you, I'd like you to also consider this as a food for thought. Change your mind, you will change your world. Thank you. I will see you again in another video. I remain your coach, Adams.